Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am your host Siren Frost, and today I brought you guys a new deck profile video featuring Darkseid's new ride line, the Direful Dolls series. Direful Doll Master Androld, which when I saw the name I thought it says Android or Android. So I'm like, oh, he's a machine. Nope, he's human. In fact, he's the only human in this deck apparently. So now, before you all say anything, I did look up on the wiki page about the playstyle of the deck itself. Basically, it says, and I'm reading this verbatim, the Direful Doll series focus on a cycle that can be made on with help of the master. Again, so like a BDSM kind of shit. Can be called from the soul to attack and from the bind to defend. So, bind, defend, soul attack. Okay. Nice little tactic. And yeah, alright, that's okay. The other units can put other Direful Dolls, aka Deity for short, from the drop to the soul to restart the cycle. So it's like a nice fancy little car part apparently, for what based on what the thing says. Excuse me. Oh, I just had some lunch and like a Philly cheesesteak. Try to get in my system. You don't mix Philly cheesecake with Mountain Dew Code Red. You just don't. Anyway, so let's get on the deck profile video, starting with the ride deck itself. Of course, the new standard now is 5 cards in the ride deck, so give or take. The main one being the key card you need to have for official tournaments, which is the energy generator, which everyone in their mothers probably have one by now. If you can't afford one, just buy one of the trial decks, the new start decks from DZ series, and then they'll get one automatically. So you get one for free, pretty much. Or an Elementary Sanctitude, or whatever help you with your deck, pretty much. But yeah, you need to have this now as the official key card for any of them. That's why all of us are starting to convert add these cards to our 5th card deck, and convert them to like the energy field. Now, for the ride deck itself, the ride line, here is the Direful Doll Tonia. I did use Tonia for my Arcelargus deck profile video, which, by the way, that will be an update pretty soon, hopefully, because I am still a little behind on all of the stuff, the collections of Set 1 collection and the Set 2 collection. And I'm hoping I can get a chance to do Set 3, put some on the side dish, and then, that'll help me out big time. But yeah, so Tonia is in here because he is a Direful Doll card, so he's in here for the actual ride line, and this is his confirmed ride line. And I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm just going to shorten Direful Doll with Deity, and I don't mean double dick, like we don't need to have that, but it's just Deity, and I don't mean the other one, because y'all know what I'm thinking right now, so... The next one we have as grade 1 is Deity Serenella. When this unit is rolled upon by Deity Griselda, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 cards for Direful Doll in their card names from among them. I just fucked up, but well, you know what, who cares. Put them into Soul and shuffle the deck. When this unit attacks or boosts, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Deity in their card name or Direful Doll, you know what, that fuck it, Direful Doll is fine. Direful Doll in their card names. And to the end of that battle, you may have this card gain 5,000 power. If you do, bind this, and to the end of that battle, bind this unit. So, basically what you want to have this done is, bind it for... There are some cards in here that will do binding effects, so give or take. Grade 2, we have Direful Doll Griselda. When this unit is rolled upon by a grade 3 card with Direful Doll in its card name, call this to rear guard. When this unit is placed on rear guard, you have a Vanguard with Direful Doll in their card name, or its card name. Put a card with Direful Doll in its card name from your hand into Soul. Draw a card, choose one of your Vanguards, and at the end of that turn, that unit and this unit gets plus 5,000 power. So, okay, that's not a bad effect whatsoever. And it's good for the Guardian Circle ability. So it just adds more power, a little more aggressiveness. I mean, based on your artwork, you guys, I don't put it past this. This is like a a death trap from hell, like a giant doll spider, from what it looks like, but more mechanical. But let's not forget, you guys, the Direful dolls are actually descendants of the Nightmare doll family from ancient past. Or now we call it Ancient Vanguard. Finally, we have the Grandmaster himself. Well, not the Grandmaster, but the Master. Direful doll Master Androld. Active skill is a 1-turn only, so with 1 counterblast for its cost, choose up to the same number of Workoroid cards with Direful doll in their card names from your soul as the grade of your opponent's Vanguard, and call them to rear guard. If you call 3 or more cards, this unit gets +1 drive, and to the end of the turn. When this unit is attacked, choose up to 1 Workoroid card with Direful doll in its card name from your bind zone, call to the Guardian Circle, and it gets 5,000 power until the end of that battle. Until the end of that shield. So, like I said, I guess according to this deck here, it's very versatile. It could be defending, it could be attacking, it could be like madness, like Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland, all together kind of thing. With him being like the ringleader, so I can see why. So yes, that is the confirmed ride line, and yes, I'm using the Mirai sleeves from, when I bought these offline from eBay, and they look very nice, just because I was trying to find cards to temporarily use for the Mirai sleeves when I find the Mirai sleeves, so that's why. See me, guys. That was a little embarrassing. Okay, let me get more comfortable here. Yeah, my leg's starting to fall asleep. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had to do that little break there. So now for the main deck, we're using the Rainbow Trigger lineup because when it comes to new decks, I need to try out whether they're good with all different triggers until I get used to a deck. Then I'll change it eventually to maybe like 8 criticals. But other than that, I think this is a very good start right now. A good start. So hot. For heal triggers, of course, we're playing Direful doll Alexandra because why the fuck not? It's a Direful deck anyways. So why the hell not? 2 copies of Riley for the draw triggers, for the 10k shield value in general. 3 copies of Bethany for the critical triggers, for 3 of them. Excuse me. And of course, we got 4 copies of Steam Deviant Dragon for 7 criticals for 7. 2 copies of Diabolos Girls Natalia for the fronts. Mainly just for the 20k shield value because there's no harm in getting 20k. And of course we have Hades Dragon Deity of Resentment, Gallmageheld, for our choice of Overtrigger. This to me right there is pretty much standard. I know a lot of people will be like, well, this is nothing unique whatsoever. It's like you do this to all your decks anyways, so like, yes, because personally it's a playstyle, it's a personal choice. There's a difference in that. So, that is the Grade 0 lineup. And of course, I am using the double sleeves overall because I like double sleeving my decks pretty much well because it feels like more natural and more towards the anime version itself. But this shade here is Midnight Blue. I love that kind of color. I wish I can wear my makeup like that, but you know what? It is what it is. Sorry, guys. Stuffy nose. Alright, so for grade 1s, we're maxing out Serenella. So we're maxing out all the ride line cards because its secondary skill still goes off and you can still bind her and pretty much call her for Androld's ability. The next one we do have is Direful doll Pelagia. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted if you have a Vanguard with Direful doll on its card name, bind this unit. Choose up to 2 cards with Direful doll in their card names from your drop and put them into your soul. If you have a Vanguard with Direful doll in its card name, this unit gets 5,000 to the shields. So an extra 10k altogether. So we are using, of course, 4 copies of this because it's just really a good card to have to begin with, personally. And here is a card that is not a Direful doll, but comes in very handy because I've seen a lot of reviews on this deck itself, and people saying that this card might be a good choice of option. So, you know what? I might as well start behind that wagon a little bit and just jump on that wagon. And even though there's some other things I don't want to jump on, but you know what I'm thinking right now. So I figured, why not try it out? So we are playing 4 copies of Steam Scara Zargon. When this unit boosts, choose a unit boosted by this unit. Damn. Okay. And it gets Vanguard and Rearguard skill. When this unit attacks, hits a Vanguard, choose up to 2 cards from your drop and put them into Soul until the end of turn. So, as long as you have Direful dolls to spare in the drop, you can actually, and if the attack does go through, you pretty much have a secure chance to increase the Soul's power with more dolls and more abilities. So that's why she's in here, and I think personally she's a very good option to have, in my opinion. God damn it. And then of course we have our last great ones. We have 4 complete guards, Repelled, Malice, Dragon, just for the, you know, why not? It's there. We need to have perfect guards in this deck anyways. I mean, what deck doesn't actually have a perfect guard? I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, this is what happens when I do a rough night kind of thing. And of course, someone took out the Plain State Pokemon Gym. Fuck you. Anyways, guys, sorry about that. Moving on, let's move on to Grade 2. So we are maxing out Griselda in this deck as well, for mainly its secondary skill. So, of course, we like to have her on the, like her there. Maybe we can actually move her down a little bit so we can all see her in the camera. And then we have 4 copies of Direful doll Providenza. It's like a masquerade terminology in Italian. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if you have a Vanguard with Direful doll in its card name, skip. In its card name, Energy Blast 3 and bind this unit. Choose a Workaway with Direful doll with a different card name from this card from your soul and call the rear guard. So it makes out more multi-attack kind of ideology we have there. Now, this is a personal choice right here for this last grade 2. A lot of people may have mixed opinions about it, but to me, this is something that might work very well. I'm putting 3 copies of Direful doll Violetta into the deck here, basically for her soul ability. If your soul has 10 or more cards, counterblast 1 and call this card to rear guard. So basically, and she's also good for fuel as well. She's not restricted to anything whatsoever, and she's a promo, but I do love the artwork. I think it's very burlesque, and this deck has a mannequin tranquiliquid. I cannot speak that word for the life of me. Ventriloquist ideology. There it goes. Ventriloquist. I guess that's why Androld is the only ventriloquist. Ventriloquist. Oh my god. I have no. This is embarrassing. But anyways, that is the grade 3 lineup. This actually making me want to laugh a little bit because normally I'm doing okay, but today I'm not doing okay. Alright, let's hurry and finish this up before the time's up. I'm going to try to get this as low as I can. So we have 3 copies of Direful doll Master Android just for the personification ability, Persona Ride. 4 copies of Direful doll Liberata. When this unit is placed on rearguard or put into the Guardian Circle, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Direful doll in its card name, choose a card with Direful doll in its card name from your drop and put into Soul. Bingo. When this unit attacks, if you have a grade 3 Direful doll in its card name, Vanguard, so we'll just skip that, you may have this card gain 10,000 power in that battle. If you do, at the end of that battle, bind this unit, counterblast 1, and draw a card. Pretty standard right there. Now, here's the last two cards. This is a personal tech card of my own choosing, so hear me out. I'm playing 2 copies of Prison Luring Lamp. It's a play cost of Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 3. Basically, this is what you kind of need to activate Zargon's ability anyways, so I figured this would be a nice little trick and little tech card. You can play one of these if you really want to. I'm trying out 2 because I want to see the style of it. But its main effect is, this is from the set 9 collection, by the way. Choose up to 3 cards of different grades from your drop and put them in your soul. If your soul has 4 or more cards with different grades, draw a card. This is also good for Androld as well, if you really think about it, because his ability does require you to have units with different grades in their card names anyways, so give or take, hit or miss, whatever you want to call it, but I think this is a fun little choice to have. But that is it for the deck profile video of Direful, Wildmaster, Androld. If you guys like the content I do create on this channel, please subscribe, thumbs up below, thumbs up, show some love for this channel, and I'll comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about this deck so far. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this actually was pretty of a fun thing to do. It's very creative, very elevating, kind of up my alley a little bit, but I think overall it might just be a fun deck to play just for killing some time at least. It might be a good deck in the future, but we just don't know yet. At this point in time, Bushiroad is just kind of getting kind of stagnant a little bit, but I hope they're working on the problems. So there you go. Anyways, you guys, thank you guys for watching for much so, and be sure to stick around for the next deck profile video I'll be showing for you guys. And as always, I've been your host, Siren Frost, signing out.